Alright, back to the Chav invasion of England. Nothing left to do but finish this off. And we're on a timer here because Paradox will be starting their own stream in just a couple of hours and a bit. So we'll hopefully get this finished off and then I can host their stream and we can figure out what they're going to be doing in patch 1.9. But first we got to sit back on speed 5 and do nothing because very little is happening. We have a 10-year truce with England. They have no allies that I can declare on to fight them. So I'm just left sitting on my thumbs for a while. Hello, aristocrat. As I'm sure you know, my day has been great. So yeah, 10-year truce with England and little to do until then. We finally finished integrating Huron, which, you know, all things considered, it's not going to do us any great boons. It's just more land. I don't care about the Americas, that's not what the Chavs want. Although I suppose they did give us some free troops, so we may as well bundle them over with the rest of them. I do love mercantilism, and if this was for legitimacy, I would take it in a heartbeat. My trader will have to die. He goes against what's right with our realm. Yeah, we got tons of dosh. And free colonists, but you know what? I simply don't care. It's high time we got rid of that policy. Jake, how about the Protectorate? There's been a change now. Now my truce with England extends to their Protectorate. How dare they anticipate my moves? Jake, why don't you pick up +3 advisors since you have the shekels? I have the shekels, but that's only because I've been really tight-fisted with my money for a while. We don't actually have much of an income. Oh wow, what's this? Our state is under pressure, but it's time to show our resilience. It's time for boys to become men, and men to show the world what they're made of. Together we can go forward. What is that linked to? I don't see it often, so it must be linked to something I don't often do. Probably administrative ideas. Either that or being an administrative republic. Whatever the case, I'm happy to get it. I'm not happy to have Crete get rid of my fleet basing rights, though. Come on, man. No need for you to be like that. We'll get it back, no problem though. A little gift here and there. Is the goal just to conquer England? Yeah, once England's conquered, I'll take my money shot and away I go. That's all we're really here for. And to be honest, this campaign's been dragging on for too long. It is high time I start a new one. Whoa. What's with your insane income, Crete? Costs quite a bit just to get you the full +25. Oh, I see, that integration really hammered down my diplomatic reputation. Oh well. Hey, these guys are still sailing around, so great. Ah, that's right. There was the old bug, and I guess it's still in there, that when an AI decline removes your fleet basing rights, you actually still keep the fleet basing rights for a while. That was something that I either used or tried to use for my Ryukyu run. Sunday schools, huh? Sure. It's going to be 8 years until we can pull the trigger on England, but when we can, we will do it with reckless abandon. I'll just be breaking truce until England is no more. Of course, I should do a count of what kind of overextension we're looking at. 7, 10, 18, 23, 26, 33, 46. Well, that'll probably push us over the limit, but who's keeping score, really? Jake, I know it's late game, but can you vassalize Crete? Probably distance between borders will murder me there. Yeah, 244 distance. And oh, I did core Munster. And our colonizing days are finally over. Let's get all these jokers back home. Somehow Castile decides to get rid of Portugal. Castile inherited Portugal straight up thanks to an event due to Portugal having a regency council. It wasn't pretty for me. At least our PP is still massive thanks to conquering all that land off of England. Are there any more claims I need to throw on them? Well, there's little point in me putting claims on Ireland or Wales since I have no intention of taking those, and I can't throw a claim down on London. Such is life. South America looking ugly as sin. I heard that it's meant to be that their colonial nation adopts the colour of the mother nation even if they're integrated. So Ria de Prata and New Portugal and the Caribas apparently should be yellow. Oh, maybe when you said vassalize Crete you meant by force. That would be an idea. But I will not. I think it was my multiplayer game that I took Crete. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Multiplayer game that I can't wait to continue. See you guys on Saturday. Speaking of multiplayer games, there's been a lot of positive response about the January multiplayer game, so I look forward to playing with you all then. You know, I foresee us having quite a bit of rebellion. And we're far below our force limit, so... let's get some troop. And some cannon. Yes, by force you have the CB. Yeah, but, you know, I'm just in it for England. Just want to make a nice, clean British Isles. Full of chavs. Oh, that's right. Paddies. Mary de Savoia. The saviour of Scotland. Scotland had a 1-1-1 and threatened to be under France. But now they're safe. Gee, everybody's westernising. Not sure how to feel about that. I mean, good on them for it. Excuse me. So yeah, quite a lot of nations been picked for the multiplayer game. Off the top of my head, who do we have? Naj, Warsangali, Ayr, Zau, Hesse, Frankfurt, Riga, Utrecht, Wallachia, and massive props to Emperor Constantinus for taking Wallachia. Don't think there's anyone in Russia so far. A couple of Indians. Who was there? Mewar, Nepal. Oddly enough, no daimyos yet. An impressive turnout. Blast Egg says, is there a pun involving Chavs and England? Because I don't see it. To start off, when I was trying to decide who to play as, I couldn't think of anyone particularly engaging. And then someone said, hey, there's Chav Chavani. Why don't you lead a Chav invasion of England? And I thought, brilliant! Basically, your social degenerates in England are called Chavs. In Scotland, they're called Neds. So the idea of filling up England with Chavs really appealed to me. The original plan wasn't to be a colonial nation, it was just to do it as Chav Chavani, potentially set up a client state for it. But this just worked out better. Yes, there were one or two Malayans, weren't there? Cannons is good, but it's not nearly enough. I want more. 10 more. Metallurgy, another plus two to artillery fire, another incredibly large bonus that everybody should want. Oh, and I never noticed that. 50% administrative efficiency. Essentially doubles the amount of land you can take whilst remaining under the overextension limit. So now you can take 50 base tax worth, and all this amounted only to 40 something. So England, you are going to die. 204% of all of England's provinces. I could two-shot them. I could two-shot annex them, but they have other miscellaneous land that I'm not interested in. Don't they? Yeah. Garbage. I want to keep a close eye on my combat width because I don't want to fight anything less than optimally. So really what we need are 2 more cannons on our... Okay, well I just said I don't want to fight less than optimally, but I suddenly don't care. We'll have this as our main fighting stack now. It matters not that we're going to rip through England like a hot knife through butter. I have an idea of who I want to play in the multiplayer game, but we'll see if my mind changes. I was torn between 2 countries. One in Europe, one in Asia. But Europe's kind of crowded. Hot damn, I love being a republic. With a big but, because those events are nasty. Are any of these even worth taking at this stage in the game? You know what, I haven't taken plutocratic in a very long time, so... Bang. Nova Scotia? Since when did I care about you? Oh, I see you are, I'm the defender of the faith. Well, I don't really care. And I never needed it. Poor Jake, he just can't choose between France and Ming. You got that right. Sorry, when I said there's a 15 base tax limit, I meant for you, not for me. I jest, of course. Every starting nation must have 15 base tax or less, including the capital +2 bonus. And there is one trap nation. If anybody chooses that, I'm going to kill you no matter who I am or where I start. The clue is they're the easiest nation that falls within that category. So far, nobody's chosen it. Will the MP game be uploaded to YouTube? I do plan on streaming it, since if I didn't stream, people would be humping my leg asking me why I'm not streaming it. So let's just cut out the middleman there and get it streamed. You know what, it's only money. I think I will take back Defender of the Faith. All these cursed countries actually wanting me to defend them. Who do they think I am? So 4 more years now we pull the trigger on England. We'll get this swiftly done. We'll call it a day. We'll take the screenshot and then we'll get ready to find out what's happening in 1.9. Which leaves the question of what are we going to do tomorrow? Because I said I'd stream every day this week. Tomorrow being Friday would be the last of such days. The Chav humour, I'm sure, goes above a lot of people's heads here, but Burberry is like the go-to colour to represent a Chav, and this one just tickled my funny bone because I think we renamed our capital Burberry Town. Although rather costly, the court has expressed desire for glamorous balls, state dinners, and other extravagancies, such as White Lightning and Buckfast, to entertain themselves. Oh yeah, sure. Ah. Jake, did you know that the EU4 save system supports the creation of folders? No, I did not. But I'm also not entirely sure what you mean by that. And have I ever had a 3-star general before? Because this feels good. If I was still wanting to play Optimum, I'd be paying a lot of attention, doing a lot more expanding around the area, but you know what, I don't care. England is this close to falling to us. And I don't think the great 551 Lancaster is going to change their fates. Why are you not at war with Scotland? Scotland have actually done me a favour and united their historical land quite well on their own. Remember, for the longest time I had no influence in Europe. Scotland managed to hold on very well. And for that they can have the land, because I would only take it and give it to them like that anyway. Don't think anybody's going to come along and annex them. Although, it's only 69% to do so. It would be a royal pain though, look at all these other provinces they have. Alright England, come on, it's not long. Oh, you're at war with Scotland. Because of your colonial nation, no doubt, but let's play a game of who's getting access to who in this war. It's you who's not getting access. And New Scotland's laying the smack down here. Glorious. Fane, welcome. Indeed, still going strong. Have I been blind or have I not seen you around lately? Did Scotland pull in France? Yep, Scotland pulled in France. This is kind of insulting. England are going to be softened up all that more when I pierce into them. Call up Spock because we've got Sulu. They just appear by event, but they appear with no troops. It's an excellent nation for you to snipe if you keep your eyes on the ball there. Jake, for your next playthrough, could you try forming as many nations as you can with a single country? People ask this all the time. Why is that such an appealing idea? I have no intention of doing that. And it looks like France have no intention of merging their units. I think this is a problem that AIs face when their navy gets sunk. If we look at France's navy, I bet they don't have much. No, they've still got a fair chunk. But England are out-heavying them. Okay, Scotland, if that's how you want to play. You daft bugger. There you go, I got money. Put it to use. Castile is 840 force limit, WTF. That's naval force limit. But yes, it is a bit WTF. I'm playing with hard AI bonuses. So, where is it? Oh, doesn't it give them tax? I thought it gave them tax, but it gives them 50% extra manpower, 50% land force limit, 50% naval force limit. Probably shows up on the ledger as well. Yeah, AI bonuses plus 50%. It's pretty incredible. Have you given any of the miners east of the Ottomans a try, Jake? It's a pretty interesting environment with all the big blobs to balance between. I have not. The only nation in this area that I've ever played as was Ramazan. That was the first game of this that I ever streamed, and it was a lot of fun. I really hope Scotland doesn't take any land off of England in this war. They'll probably try to take Ulster. Well, that would mean war with Scotland. Jake, no, it's just more AE. No, wrong thing. That's AI difficulty instead of AI bonus. It's confusing between the two. Alright, come on. We're almost there. Big shout-outs to Skype, who updated their program today. Now it looks like ours. I'm sure it would work very well if I was using it on a tablet, but I'm not. Jake, what kind of playthrough would you find interesting in EU4? One with a clear-cut goal that you can work towards. Like this one, for example. Started as a crap nation, I was almost always behind everyone else. Clawed my way to the top, and now I have a clear-cut goal that doesn't involve massive blobbing. Okay, there was a lot of colonization going on over here, but it was all about getting this. Okay, I am done with you, Crete. You obviously don't want to play ball with me. Gee, Naxos are holding on there? Shame they're not friendly. You're friendly, though. AI difficulties, how easily they hate you and how much AE they take. AI bonuses, all sorts of extra buffs. That's right, Delicious. You can find desktop Skype if you search for a bit. Well, I guess I'll be searching then. I love spreading culture, but it feels a bit empty when you spread it through colonization. I prefer to think that my culture exists because I stamped other cultures out of existence. Big surprises for the multiplayer game is that nobody picked Ulm. Sadly, nobody picked Grenada, but who would be your friend there? How about starting as European Georgia and then trying to get the America Georgia? That's not particularly engaging or difficult. Oh, great. Not so great. Right, that being the case, I'm not going to give you access, just in case you win this war even better. Although you seem to have it in the bag. Come on, England, get it together. That would be great for our lad. Muscovy's such a disgrace. They must be losing a lot of prestige for uncontested claims. Yeah, minus 4.3 prestige per year thanks to that. That's pretty harsh. That sucks to be them. Jake, have you done the achievements related to the Netherlands? No. I've never played as a Dutch miner, and I've never formed the Netherlands, and I've never been all that interested in doing that. I suppose I'll do it someday, but it probably won't be one of my streaming campaigns. Because it's Western, it's HRE, it's here. It does not appeal. Alright, one more boggin year and then we can finish this off. Does that mean that China ware has gone up in price? There was a decline in the spice trade event, which is caused by, I think, 2 different European countries having 3 or more spice provinces. You don't want that to happen, because it makes all spice provinces in the world lose value. Look at it there. Get spice trade plus 50, but decline in spice trade minus 40. So definitely not something you want if you're a prime spice trader. So by European countries, I mean countries that have their capital in Europe. So if you're in a position to do so,